What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle and I'm back with another video. I am here because y'all, the streets are talking. I heard that it's almost 2022 and you don't know what savings challenges you're doing. That's what I heard. Okay? Well, don't worry, I got you. Okay? I'm talking about, I don't care if you're low income, no income, variable income, you don't know income, maybe you're feeling uninspired, maybe you failed and weren't able to meet your goals of saving as much money as you could in 2021. All of that stops right here. I got solutions, okay? I see a problem, I find solutions. That's what we're doing over here. If that's something you'd be interested in, stick around. What's up, YouTube? I'm Rochelle. I reside on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. I'm looking for a way to stay inspired, stay excited about saving money and finding your why. Then you might enjoy today's video. Now, I am going to be diving into detail about at least 3 savings challenges from all of the categories that I've already mentioned, but I've also realized that I need to do a spin on this because sometimes we're saving for different reasons. And so the whole goal of this video is to find your why. We want to make sure that you can achieve your savings challenge goals without feeling bored, without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling like quitting, and hopefully even if you have some unfortunate incident where you lose your job or you get sick and are unable to work, you still can stay the course and save money and meet your goals. This is the realness right here. I'm coming in hot. I'm excited. Let's go. Because at the end of the day, baby, it ain't rocket science. Okay? All right. If you are saving at least $1, got money right here. If you are saving $1, you are saving money, okay? If you are saving some coins, the future you thanks you, okay? Let's dive in. Okay, so I have 2 cameras going. You'll see exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna break down some savings challenge ideas for the year 2022 by income first. And I'll dive into more about what I mean shortly, but just remember the goal is to get your money up, people, okay? Get your money up. We are not failing our savings challenges anymore. We're not gonna be bored. We're gonna give ourselves some variety and we're gonna have fun saving money, no matter how much money we bring in. And I really wanna go back to the point that it really doesn't matter how much money you make. You are worthy. You are able to save money. We can do this. A lot of you are here on my channel now while I'm here in Hawaii, but I've been YouTubing a long time and I used to budget $400 a week and make it work, y'all. I used to fail, but then I used to make it work. If you want to know what that's like, click the video here, Eye in the Sky here, to see some of my older content where, you know, you can really see my journey and how things have progressed over time. So just because you might be seeing, you know, me save a ton of money in my videos now, it was not always this way. And that is why I'm feeling compelled to make this video. Okay? All right, let's do this. First up, we are going for easy. We are going for my girl Keisha Budgets on YouTube. She loves her some Post-its. She is a teacher and by career, and she gets on YouTube with her Post-its, and I love it because we going for easy. So first up, I want to talk to the people who are low income or no income, okay? Because you guys can do this. Now, me personally, I consider myself to be variable income, meaning I don't know when I'm going to get my next dollar, so I want to make it count every time it does happen. So I am very interested in low to no income savings challenges. So first up, you see I got them listed here. We're going for easy. I am making a list over here in case I want to add some additional details. First up, a no spend savings challenge is a wonderful savings challenge to do. Now, if you are someone who is a natural saver, or maybe you are a natural spender, or maybe you just don't like the idea of a no spend. I know me personally, it wasn't my favorite savings challenge, but now that I did it off and on for the course of 1 or 2 years, I realized something. A no spend will make you question every purchase you make, and that's what I like about the no spend challenge. So I highly recommend the no spend challenge, even if you only do it for 1 week out of the month, or 1 month out of the year, or 1 month every quarter, just to check in with yourself and say, hey, am I saving money? Am I spending money just all willy-nilly just because it feels good. You know, there's endorphins that come out when we spend money and when we buy stuff we like, but do you really need it is the question. So no spend is to find your why. Okay, so that is what I use the no spend for. Next up is the 0 out challenge. I love this savings challenge, y'all. The 0 out challenge is bae, okay? The 0 out challenge uses money you already have. I will try to insert a pic here. I don't know, because I got 2 cameras going. I don't know if it'll work, but the 0 out challenge, check out any one of my other videos where I go into more detail about it. But the 0 out challenge uses money you already have. So you want to do the 0 out challenge before your next anticipated income. If you are about to go to sleep and you are going to get paid overnight and you're going to wake up to more money, use that money in your bank account and give it a job, okay? I'm not talking about use bill money and money that's sitting for an intended purpose. But if you notice, hey, I got an extra $5 in my account, go ahead and give it a goal. Either you're going to save it, you're going to throw it at some debt, or you're going to spend it or invest it wisely. So we're going to be responsible with this $5. Okay, next up is the $1 challenge. Now, I just recently started the $1 challenge because I did not put enough respect on the $1 bill. I feel like living here in Hawaii, it is very expensive. I feel like you can't buy anything with $1. And so I always found myself finding, you know, with dollars at the bottom of my purse or in the car, on the floor, coins. And I said, you know what? It's got to stop. I have got to respect the money that is coming into my life. So just in the last month or two, I have been able to save all of these $1 bills. Again, this is not bragging. This is just showing you what's possible. I was able to save this money, find this money, okay? And so that's what we're talking about today. Just checking in with yourself. So highly recommend the $1 challenge. Last but not least, well, last for this section is the keep the change challenge. So I love keeping the change now. This is another thing that I did not respect. I would go for walks. I would, you know, try to get my health on, and I would pick up a quarter here, a dime there. I'm like, what is going on? Because one thing I don't do is leave money on the ground. So I've been saving all of these coins here, and I love checking in and seeing exactly how much money I've been able to save. So every time I do a check-in, I convert it to dollars just to keep the coins down, because this, I want to protect my piggy bank. This is from my friend, my homegirl, and I love it. So what I've done also to make things easier is I've separated my copper pennies. A lot of channels do this. Tara Budgets is the one that I see the most doing these coin check-ins. I love it. There's a ton of channels. There's even, can we stop? Can we freeze real quick? There is a young girl named Gianna. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. She has a YouTube channel. She's a child, y'all. She's a beautiful little girl, and she collects coins. I think it's called like Collecting Coins with Gianna or something like that. She has been commenting on my videos, and I have been tuned into her channel and subscribed to her and watching her content. Now, because she is not 18 or whatever the minimum age is, you cannot comment on her videos because, you know, she's a kid. But when I tell you this girl is saving money, she has saved so much money in coins, and the girl is showing us her stock portfolio. So guys, I encourage you, if a child can save money, you can save money too. So definitely check out her channel. I'll have her link below so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, but she is doing it. I'm looking at Eva like, girl, watch this video. Because I get a lot of compliments about Eva, which I appreciate. She's thebomb.com, but people are always like, oh, do you feel like you're not? People are always, but every once in a while I get somebody who's like, oh, let her be a child. We are preparing these children to be able to survive in a real world. Okay, I wish I had that type of content to watch when I was a kid. All right, so you see it here. We got our low or no income, so we'll sit that right there. Next up, let's talk about, which direction should we go next? I think I'm going to do variable income next. So here we are, variable income. And what I like about variable income is you never know how much it's gonna be. So you might think, oh, I'm gonna make $100, and you get it and it hits your account and it's $200. Let's go. So variable income is unknown or unexpected or unbudgeted income. It could be someone who is a waitress and, or a bartender, and they depend on tips. It could be a housekeeper. I'm naming those type of jobs because those are the ones who I hear talk about it the most. But it could be anybody. It could be someone who is salaried. And I have a friend, this is the level, I said, girl, you are a boss. She gets paid once a year. Okay, she knows a ballpark figure of how much money she's gonna make, but it's never the same, once taxes hit and all that. And so she has to budget her money for 11 months out of the year. Okay, so we have no excuses. We get paid every 2 weeks, every week, every month. Imagine having to make your money stretch for 11 to 12 months. That's all I got to say. Next up, first up is the nickel challenge. Okay, nickel challenge is bae. The nickel challenge will help you to save $3K. Now, I want you to think about this. Is this doable for you? $3,000 is a lot of money. If you are to, don't make me pull out let me do it. Don't make me pull out my calculator. Let's see how much. 3,000 divided by 12 months is $250 a month. Now, you've watched me fail at this savings challenge all year long. Remember, I did a 6-month check-in and I was like, I think $1,000 behind or more. And so ever since then, I've been putting an extra $250 towards this savings challenge every month. It has eaten me alive. It is brutal, but I'm just focused because I'm almost done, y'all. Like 2-3 more pays and I'm done. But I want you to be honest with yourself and say, is this something that I can afford? If you're only doing one savings challenge, this might be the savings challenge for you. But try not to stack too many savings challenges on top of each other. That's what I would love for you guys to take away from this video. I think sometimes we set ourselves up for failure. Like, we mean well, we want to be able to do all these savings challenges, but maybe our brains can't handle all that in addition to everything else going on. I am ignoring that helicopter. I'm ignoring you. Next up is the 100 envelope challenge. Another hefty challenge, y'all. In fact, here's my savings challenges right here. And if we just look at the nickel challenge, the goal is to save $3,340. I have saved $2,590, and we're in November, and I'm supposed to be done in December. You see what I mean? Don't stress yourself out unnecessarily. We going for easy over here. But when it comes to the 100 envelope challenge, looking back, I probably should not have started the 100 envelope challenge while I was doing the nickel challenge, because you got to save over $3,000 for the nickel challenge, and then for the 100 envelope challenge, you got to save $5K. Now, we're blessed, we got some good income, but at the end of the day, our income is spent on a lot of different things. So when it comes to actual money I had to set aside for savings, I don't feel like I have enough money to do both of these challenges the way they're supposed to be done. And I think that's why I got behind. I kept trying to do the nickel challenge plus like another very large savings challenge. Now, if it's a smaller savings challenge where I gotta save like $20 a month, $50 a month, I can do that. I can sacrifice some takeout, whatever. I can make it work. So be honest with yourself when you're making your decision as to what savings challenges you're gonna do. Another thing, last thing I'm gonna say about these two savings challenges, this along with the 52-week or / 26-week challenge, those 4 challenges are long. You're gonna be saving money for like 12 months to 18 months, unless you're someone who just has a good amount of income, freed up income, not a high amount, but freed up income, meaning you don't have a lot of bills or debt to spend your money on, and so you have the freedom to save as much as you want. But that's a long time to be putting money to the side for something. So just make sure that that's something you can handle. Maybe you're the type of person that needs to be able to see a completed savings challenge once a month or once every 3 months. Do what feels right for you. Okay, so for the 100 envelope, we're gonna save $5K. So you might want to just pick from one of these. Last but not least, I put Saveopoly under here because Saveopoly is a roll of the dice, literally. You are doing Saveopoly. Here's my Saveopoly, the one I created and that I'm doing in my savings challenge videos. And the thing I like about Saveopoly is because you want to keep things interesting, keep things spicy, you know? So you're like, I don't know how much money I want to save, but I got this extra 15 sitting here, you know, because I got some variable income I just received. So you could roll the dice and save $10. And so you could say, okay, I'll leave this $5 that I have left over and roll it over to the next week and then put it with the other income I might receive. That's why I like Saveopoly. You can have, you know, $20 and you could roll and only have to save 15 of it. So don't undervalue the power of Saveopoly. Saveopoly will give you some, you know, some checks, some boxes checked. Okay, so that's what we got going for our variable income people. Y'all good? You feel good about those choices? All right, let's move on. Let's move on, because the goal is to stay fired up, stay positive. We are not comparing ourselves to what somebody else is able to save. The only comparison you should be doing is comparing what you were doing the year before and saying, hey, am I doing better than I was last year? Do I have my health? Is my family safe? Have I been able to knock out some debt and grow my savings? That's the win. Alrighty, mid-income. Y'all up next. Yep. Mid-income. What do you think that means? People always say, oh, you got to make a good amount of money. That must mean you make $50,000 a year. Not in my book. You know what a mid-income person makes? Guaranteed money. If you have a dedicated weekly or bi-weekly paycheck, you should consider these savings challenges, because you know the money's coming. So since you know the money is coming, why not put it to the side and give it a job before it even hits your bank account? You can feel free to do any of the other savings challenges we've already mentioned. So like, I'm gonna write this here, mid-income. So of course you got the nickel, you got the 100 envelope, you got the 26 week and the 52 week, or I should put the 52 week. I like this savings challenge because it's built in. So we did low income / no income, variable income, and mid-income. Now, I hope I've given you guys some good ideas and some things to think about. Let's move on to our high income people. Now, I don't know what people usually categorize as high income, but for me personally, the thing that makes sense, you should consider yourself a high income person if you have multiple incomes from multiple sources. You determine what that number looks like. If it's $100 from 5 different sources, you might, you know, think that you're high income. It is the potential that you have. If you don't have a ceiling on your income, if you are someone who is paid a certain amount of dollars per hour but has unlimited option to work as much overtime as they want, and they also have an Etsy shop that performs really well, you might consider yourself to be someone who is high income. Again, I think that the mindset, we need to get away from the number and how much money we make, and we really need to respect the fact that we have multiple ways to make money. So maybe you have like 5 side hustles and you are killing it right now, and your Etsy took off really well, or your Shopify is doing really great. Don't count yourself out as someone who is not making good money. I think that I see a lot more success in entrepreneurs who still work a 9 to 5. I see those people as, you know, people who are doing it right now. They have the benefits, but they also can be passionate about something that they want to and make money from it. So, you know, that's what I hope you take away from the high income. I wish there was a better word for it, but right now I don't have time for thinking, and so that's what we're calling this category. This is a high income category. So you should consider all of the savings challenges that we have listed already, like the 100 envelope. But what you might want to do with the 100 envelope is do it faster. That is the beauty of a savings challenge. You can do it as slow or as fast as you like. Oh My Fro is a great example of someone who has been able to kill it with the 100 envelope challenge. She has done it, I think she's working on it her second go round, so that she can save $10,000 in this calendar year. So, you know, the first thing she did was she did the 100 envelope challenge, and she didn't know how fast she would complete it, but when she did it, she saved that first 5K, and now she's like, I'm gonna do this again and save 10K. So don't limit yourself, you know, by thinking, oh, I'm only gonna bring in this amount of money this year, so I shouldn't even try, because like I just watched Keisha Budget's video last night, and she was basically saying, like, even though I wasn't able to complete the Wednesday weather challenge, I still saved this amount of money. And I think that is what our focus should be. Again, you can be happy and have joy in the fact that you were able to save more than you had last year, when you aren't focused on what other people are doing. Like, you can celebrate other people's successes, but also celebrate your own. Okay, and then the Wednesday weather challenge, like we mentioned. The Wednesday weather challenge kicked my butt, y'all. I mean, if I'm being honest, I quit it. I tried to come back to it. I quit it again. And that was another example of me trying to be team too much and do too many high savings challenges where you gotta put hundreds of dollars to the side at all times. That was good to do by itself, but once I started adding in other savings challenges that were also high, it just didn't work. So I hope that makes sense, me breaking it down like that. I now want to talk about some different stuff. Is that okay if I talk about different stuff? Okay, I'm just swap this out, you know. And now we're going to talk about occasions, okay? So I think that a lot of people in my audience are saving for a special event, whether it's a graduation, a celebration, whatever. I want you to know that you can put goals that are tied to certain events as part of your game plan and your strategy when you're choosing your savings challenges. So savings challenges are fun, but they also need to feel achievable. I know I just said that you should, just start even if it's a hard savings challenge, but you got to find that balance. Like, you know what, this savings challenge isn't working for me. I think I need to switch to another one. And you won't feel like a quitter if you have a list like this to go from. And just Google search savings challenges. Even if you do 2022 savings challenges, see what pops up. You never know. There's always some ideas out there. So first we're going to talk about the beginner. Someone who this is their first savings challenge. Maybe they're just feeling overwhelmed. Everybody's talking about savings challenges. They're feeling behind. They're feeling like it's a term they use, feeling FOMO. You're feeling, left out, and you don't want to, feel that way. I got you. We just want to start one savings challenge and you want to be successful with it. The first savings challenge that I recommend is the $1 or $5 savings challenge. I say this time and time again, there's not enough respect put on these two savings challenges. I was someone who did not respect the $1 savings challenge, and now, like I showed y'all, I saved some ducats. So I highly recommend that you build the habit with the $1 savings challenge. So maybe you'll say, oh, I want to save $1 a week by the end of 2022, I want to have saved $100. Do that. And the reason why so many people sell challenges on YouTube is because shading it in and tracking it's a great motivator. So, this is my savings challenge, dollar savings challenge that I created. And at the bottom is $100. But what you don't see anywhere on my challenge is a time frame. So you can do this in 1 month if you want. You can do this every month, or you can do it once, for the entire year. Do what feels right. If you notice that you're starting to save a little more, that's okay. Keep going, and then once you're done that savings challenge, start the next one, and then maybe say, I'm going to try and save $5. So that's when people ask for the $5 savings challenge, because guess what? You can save $500 by doing the $5 savings challenge. So the ideas are out there. I think we're at a point where we have so many choices for savings challenges. It's not a matter of whose savings challenge we're going to buy at this point. I think it's a matter of what are we saving for? When do we need this money by? And what are we going to do with the money once we have it? And how can we not fail? I don't think there's enough conversation around the fact that a lot of us are struggling to achieve these savings challenge goals. So how can we tweak it so we can win with our money? Okay. So beginner people, I hope that was helpful. Now I want to talk to the people who have no money. Maybe like I've already stated, you are a beginner, but whatever you want to call it, you have no money in your savings account. And the reason I want to talk to y'all is because this is about to be me. In the month of January, I am putting it out there. I'm going to be mortgage free. Somehow I'm going to be mortgage free by December 31st. Maybe by the time the transactions clear, it will fall into the month of January, but I will know that I got all the money set aside for this payoff. And so what that is going to mean is, in order to meet that goal, I'm going to have to spend our emergency fund. That's just something that Micah and I, have as a backup plan in case we don't bring in enough income between now and December 31st to make that happen. That's okay. That's what we save for. Like, I think we, celebrate the fact that we got, this money stacked, but then using that money to check off a goal, that's an even better feeling. So the reality is I will be, without an emergency fund. So this is the savings challenge that I most likely will do. I'm going to do the emergency fund 1K savings challenge. Ooh, I'm messing that all up. 1K savings challenge. Now, I do have an emergency fund savings challenge in my savings challenge binder, and I think if you fill in all of it, you get $4,000 saved. I feel like a Nike right now. This wildlife, that's an ant, and it took my paper. Come back. But anyway, I'm gonna do the emergency fund savings challenge. I'm gonna do it. This is that realness. You guys are getting the realness. Unedited. So just think about that. Worry about your personal scenario. What could you do with an extra $1,000? How would that make you feel knowing that you have $1,000 sitting in your bank account to help to cover an emergency? Now, of course, $1,000 is not going to cover a huge emergency, but it will help to cover a smaller one. And it's a foundation, okay? 1K is not where you stop, it's where you start. So then you can start to build on that 1,000, and it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Okay, next up, we're talking about, specific things. Let's talk about vacation. Let's talk about vacation, and just to make it, let's talk about travel in general. Now, I personally am passionate about travel. If you found my channel by way of any other search topics, it might have been travel, because I do tend to talk about budget and travel a lot. And so this is my travel binder. And what I have been doing, and it's funny because I never did this. I always did this off camera, so I never showed it to you guys until this year. But I have a travel binder because travel is so much more than one cash envelope to me. Now, this is not beginner level. This is, again, occasion. So maybe you are someone who guaranteed is traveling once a year or twice a year. Now, in my scenario, since I live in Hawaii, it's a big deal to leave this island. It's a lot of money, and I can't just leave that up to chance. So that is another reason why I have this travel binder. So I have my notes so I can track my spending, and I have my different categories: airports, tips, eating out, excursions, travel miscellaneous. My travel business actually travels. Gas money for when you're renting a car or doing an Uber Lyft. Gifts, souvenirs. Then I'll talk about this envelope in a minute. Then I have my vacation cash envelope that I keep online, which is just money that I put to the side electronically to cover hotel, flights, and things like that. Then I also have my location-based cash envelopes. So these are my cash envelopes that I reach for based on where I'm going. So I already know my next trip is going to be inter-island, so I'm going to pick the Hawaii cash envelope to focus on stuffing next. Right now I think it has $20, $40, $45 in it. So my goal is to build that up so that I can cover our expenses. And so the mindset I want everyone to really focus on is all travel is not for fun. Unfortunately, I'm at the age now, I'm older, y'all. I'm an auntie, okay? Y'all call me auntie. Some of y'all be in the comments calling me Miss Rochelle. Shots fired. But anyway, I do have a younger audience. I have people who are, barely 21 or younger. And then I have people who are my age, and then I have people who are older than me. That's why I love my channel. I love talking to my subscribers. But anyway, you get to a point in life where you have to travel because of medical reasons, because of work, because of business, because of things other than fun. And so I'm so glad that I started that travel binder for that event. Now, I don't have a savings challenge, me personally, for travel, geared toward travel. I'm working on that, but I have another option for y'all. So Intentional Living here on YouTube right now, I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but right now she's giving away a freebie. You know I love giving you guys ideas. So she has a free download in her video description, which will give you Operation Vacation, where it will help you to save $500 towards your next travel event. So definitely grab it, and it's in $10 increments. It feels fun, it feels easy. I printed it, I laminated it, and I hole punched it to go on my savings challenge binder. So I'm just here with the ideas, y'all. Okay, so we'll write that one down for vacation. Operation Vacation. I like the name. Okay, I love it. Next event or occasion is shopping. And I feel that this is, you know, definitely a topic because we're at that time of year where people are spending a lot of money. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are on the horizon along with everything else. And so for shopping, I definitely recommend the Secure the Bag Savings Challenge. You know, this is a collab that I'm doing with Money with Gab, the Crafty Budgeter, Plan Your One Life, and Tailored Budgets. And it was created by Money with Gab. You can find this savings challenge on her Etsy, and it's only $1, y'all. But you can reprint this and use this as often as you want. So we don't have to just do the Secure the Bag Savings Challenge just in this month of November. We can do it next November, because remember, we're making a plan. So we can say, okay, it's that time of year. I want to save for shopping. I know I'm going to be spending more money out of my account. Let me prepare for that. Another shopping hack that I recommend is using your cash back. So this doesn't have a special name, a fun name or anything, but I said I was going to show you guys. I got this idea from So Crafty Sanaa, and this is why I love watching YouTube videos, because you get some good ideas. You know, if you are a credit card user, you most likely have cash back every month. And so for me, I started saving it and putting it in a cash envelope like Sanaa does. And just in 1 or 2 months, I've been able to save this amount of money: 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, $46. And this is a solution because I have credit cards that are so old, they don't have a lot of perks like turn this into a gift card or spend this on Amazon or turn it into some travel miles. The only option is to get the cash and either apply it to your balance or get it transferred to your account. So that's what I've been doing. So thank you, Sanaa, for that idea. So there we go. And I also, because that's not the only thing, I mentioned gift cards, but I have another credit card that only mails gift cards out. Remember, I'm an OG girl. I got an old account. I feel like this is Micah's credit card. And so I said, no problem, put it in the mail, baby. So I got me some Amazon gift cards. I don't know how much they are. Oh, actually I do. That's on the back. They're worth $10 each. Ignoring the helicopters again. Coins in here because I did have something that was like 71 cents or something like that. I probably won't do that again. I'll probably add that change to the Keep the Change Savings Challenge next time and just round up. I'm just throwing ideas out here. Next event, the next season that we need to be worried about is next season. The next occasion are seasons. Maybe you are someone that gets bored, and like I told you, this nickel challenge and 100 envelope challenge, it takes a lot of energy and you got to be in it for the long haul. So if you want easy short-term savings challenges, you might want to try some of these right here. Okay, so shopping. So use that cash back, y'all. Make it count. Now, if you aren't responsible with credit cards yet, don't recommend. I am actually working to pay off some of my credit cards, but the ones that are already paid off, I use those to pay my bills for my business and our personal bills. So it just works so far. Next up, we almost done, y'all. Let's talk about the seasons. That's right, I had started talking to y'all about the season. So I love doing savings challenges like the Fall for Fall Savings Challenge, another one made by Money with Gab, and I know I wrote that wrong. It's really called Fall in for Fall, but sorry, girl. The next one is Hot Girl Summer Savings Challenge. Remember we did that one, y'all? We had us a good time earlier this year. Then what else? Oh, I have them right here. I don't even have to wonder. I keep all my old cash envelopes. Do you guys do that too? So here is the Hot Girl Savings Challenge, Hot Girl Summer Savings Challenge created by Wonder Print Creations. And I love it. So cute. And she had it broken down by paycheck so that you could save $300. Doop, doop. Okay. So then earlier in the year, I did the Make It Rain Savings Challenge. Guess I could pull it out for y'all. So here is the Make It Rain Savings Challenge. So cute, right? And on the back, check out the umbrellas. Come on. If you think I'm not doing this again next year, come on. And then we had the Bring Mayflowers Less Spend Savings Challenge. Foxy, I miss Foxy. Remember, anybody ever watch Foxy, the legendary House of Shay on YouTube? I hope she's okay. Y'all, do y'all see that? This is what I'm talking about. How do I have money from May? We got 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, $86. We are going to be paying that toward the mortgage. If you want to know how that's going, check out my mortgage update video. I will have my mortgage payoff update video for my second budgeting channel tomorrow, coming out tomorrow. And yeah, hot off the press. Y'all saw it here first. That's going toward the mortgage. I was like, why does this feel? Anyway, so you get the idea. Make It Rain. We did all those savings challenges and it brought together a whole community, okay? I am not scared to take a little bit of credit for this right here. It was Cassie J Budgets, Anike, Kadima, Sons and Roses. All of us got together and was like, let's do the savings challenges, y'all. So, and so many other lovely ladies. And I'm talking hundreds of people. You know another one? March Madness. Oh my gosh, that was the one. Who was doing March Madness with us? You know, we're going to try and bring back as many of those as we can. I got to talk to the crew and see. I check in with the ladies. Prosperously Pink. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Okay. So you get the idea. Find you something that you could do just for a season, just for a month to stay excited about saving money. Maybe you know spring break is coming up and you want to save for a trip, a getaway for you and the kids, a Disney quick getaway, something like that. Highly recommend a short-term savings challenge. Now, the last occasion that we're going to talk about, I'm lying, it's not the last, is investing. And this is when we need to talk about our why. Are you going to save to pay off debt? No, you're debt free? Bet. You want to save this money. Okay, but how do you want to save it? Do you want it to stay in a high yield interest savings account, which has a little bit of savings, or you could choose to invest it? Whatever your decision, if you decide to invest, I recommend the $1 or $2 savings challenges, investing challenges from Mommy Trader here on YouTube. Love the trader movement she has created, y'all, okay? Her investing besties. And then I think Plan Your One Life is doing a $5 investing challenge. Sorry if I'm misquoting that. There's so many people investing and showing us how to be good with money, even as a beginner investor. So definitely check out those savings challenges, y'all. You just never know, you know? So investing is saving. And it's saving with dividends, savings with interest. That's the golden one right there. Okay, and then let's talk about fun savings challenges. So maybe you just don't know what you want to do. You just know you want it to be fun. I got you. I say if you want your savings challenge to be fun and built into your everyday life, like stuff that you already do, you might want to do one of these savings challenges. Now, I have mentioned a couple of them before on a previous video, but just briefly, let's talk about the coffee break savings challenge. So this is for the folks who love to go to Starbucks Star Breezy, as Taylor Budgets calls it. If you are someone who is trying to cut back on your coffee spending, or maybe you just want to make your coffee money stretch more, you could consider, if you go to get coffee 4 times a week, then consider cutting it down to twice a week and saving that extra money from those other 2 coffee runs. And if you were to do that, like, I'll just give you an idea. Say you usually spend about $3 for every cup of coffee. I'm in Hawaii. I don't know how much coffee is right now on mainland. Don't knock me. I just picked the number 3. If you were to save $3 every time you did not go to Starbucks, you had the potential, let's run a couple numbers real quick. So $3, and say you didn't go to Starbucks 10 times in a month, that's $30. And if you did that every month, you would save $360. So the potential is there. If you just want to build it into your already everyday life, make your coffee at home, save half. Just try different things. Another built-in lifestyle savings challenge is the 30-day meal plan. Now, y'all, I fail all the time at meal planning. Oh my God, meal prep and meal planning and inventory and pantries, and I just fail and get back up and try again. That's all I can tell you. But this 30-day meal plan might be something I'd try. Basically, every time you pack your lunch and take it with you, or you cook dinner instead of ordering takeout, you should put that money to the side. So for us, that would be a savings of $20. Why did I put the dollar sign over? Save $20 per meal, and my goal would be to cook at least 3 times a week. So 20 times 3 is $60, and if we times that times 1 month, that would give us a savings of $240. So you can see the potential saving power there. If you were to do that on a consistent basis, you would save $700 to $1,000 in 1 year. Now that's just, on average, if you're able to commit to it. Say you only commit to it for half of the year, that's still $500, So just ways to build it into your lifestyle and accomplish 2 goals at once. You'd be saving money and you would be meal planning and eating at home. That's going to save you some ducats. The last one I like to talk about, and about once a year, is the 14-day, 1 daily task. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong. 14-day challenge is what we're going to call it. Now, this is something created by moneydoneright.com. I always recommend this to my budget clients who are brand spanking new to budgeting and saving. If this is like feeling like a lot and you just want one thing to do for 14 days in a row, and you want to see some noticeable changes and improvements in your budgeting style in 2 weeks, I highly recommend this. This is not sponsored. They don't even know I exist. I just like the way that they spin it. Say, for instance, day 1 would be to clear your bank accounts. Create a clear checking account for your bills and a clear savings account to save money. Day 2 would be to create a budget for your upcoming payday. Day 3 would be to go to the bank and open up a new savings account so that you could put it to the side to hold your student loan payments or your college fund for your kid. Anything like that. I love the idea of breaking things down into bite-sized pieces. Okay. And don't forget, if you need to save money by a certain date or time frame, you want to pick and choose accordingly. Don't pick a savings challenge like the 100 envelope challenge, which is going to take you maybe 6 months to a year to 18 months to complete, and then you need this money in the next 3 months. So this is all I have to say on the subject. We've been talking for 30 minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments if this information was helpful to you and helped you just to change your mindset about savings challenges, since I feel like everybody's doing savings challenges right now. I feel like I just wanted to give a little bit more of the mental and the mindset and what we should be goal setting and trying to achieve with our savings challenges. Let me know if you would like to see more content like this, and don't forget, check out my playlist that I'll have listed below, which goes into more detail about all the different savings challenges that I've done over the year 2021. And I'll see you. Peace, love, and budgets. Oh, I'll do it twice. Peace, love, and budgets.